Welcome into the clouds at Westlake High School for West High basketball 6A playoff action as the West Panthers, the 9 seed, take to the road in the second round to take on the 8-seeded Westlake Thunder. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. We've got a very intriguing matchup for you here tonight as we're set to get the contest underway. Opening tip controlled by the Panthers. West coming in 20-4 on the year, the Region 2 champs, and a lot of youth for Coach Solovey, his first year as the head man on the bench. What a year it's been. As we'll get into storylines, players as the game proceeds, but this is Fianatua inside early, and the bucket from the freshman post for West. That was Laite Latu. And we've got early whistles here as timing issue, but well, you talk about West, all the youth. They played a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores, and Coach Solovey, wasn't nervous about playing that young roster. Said, hey, we're excited for the talent we have, excited for the opportunity, just want them to play loose, play like themselves. We'll see if they can do that against a program in Westlake that's been very good for several years. Coach Olenek, his first year here, 16-7 overall for the Thunder as they work inside on the first possession, and each side with buckets right at the rim, as that was Austin Feller, the junior, able to score it. And you talk about Coach Olenek in his first year, returned some experience when you look at Salval and Torkanu, but some new faces as well with opportunities to contribute this year. And Feller, one of those, 9-6 for her this season. That ball lost out by the Panthers. It will head back to the Thunder. Westlake, the 8 seed, they finished 5-5 in the ever so difficult Region 4. And they single-digit loss to Lone Peak. Coach Olenek said, hey, we felt like that might be our best game of the year. There were a lot of coaches wanting tape after that one. Not a lot of people have been able to do that to the Lady Knights. As this pass long and out of play, turnovers on each side, it'll go back to West. How about the Panthers there in a bit of a zone? Coach Solovey said might see that early on tonight. As this is Kylie Falatea, the freshman guard. There's a couple Falateas. There's Kylie and KK. KK with it here, the sophomore. Of course, a popular name for Coach Solovey basketball. The drive here by Kylie into the paint, had it knocked away. Westlake coming away with it. Here comes Torkanu leading the run. Backside for Jensen, sent out, 3 on the way is no good. Offensive board and a loose ball, as now we've got dual possessions, and it will stay here with the Thunder. Rebounding was key for both these two sides. Both coaches talked about wanting to get good clears. And both these two rosters in terms of size, very comparable. As this inbounded to Torkanu. Over with Jada Willis. She'll try the 3. That was off the mark. Rebound gathered by Tua. As West coming up on the run, looking for entry. That deflected by Torkanu, and it will stay here. He's doing a nice job defensively. Coach Solovey said she's the player in his mind. Most underrated player on this Westlake team. Had nothing but good things to say about Torkanu. Knew she had the potential to make a big impact tonight for Westlake. As a reverse there won't go. Loose ball trying to be gathered, tapped out, and it will go to the Thunder. As Latu couldn't quite possess that before running out of space. Talked about the 8-9 matchup. The winner of this game advances to the quarters. They'll take on the winner of Lone Peak and Corner Canyon. And, of course, those quarterfinal matchups coming up from the D Event Center up in Ogden next week. Long 3, and that one dialed in and good. On the shot by Salval. Siona, the senior, missed one just a moment or two ago, but hitting that one for her first tray of the contest. West back on the offensive end. That one slipped through the fingertips, but Kylie able to gather. Falatea Little step through, has to send out. KK turned back to the middle. Shot clock down to 8 here for the Panthers. Iono dealing with that pressure, looking for Kylie, and she stepped out of play. That Westlake defense continues to flex its muscle here in the opening minutes as they gave up the first bucket of the game. Since then, they've been able to generate a lot of stops on the defensive end. Salval gets it back. Long three again for Siono. That was online but long and gathered by the Panthers. West coming up the floor, looking inside for Latu, trying to get positioning there. Torkanu battling her in the block. That lob was a little too long and lost out. West will have it as Chloe Jensen couldn't maintain that. And West will inbound from the baseline. Midway point of this opening quarter. And now we've got, I think, confusion here on the shot clock. There we go. They had reset it momentarily. Clarification there from the officials, have it back to 19. Want to let you know the clock you see on your screen unofficial, as a corner three off the inbound is long, and Latu able to gather it. And then that one given up. At times you'll see us start it early, stop it late, that sort of a thing. We try to keep it trued up with the clock here in the stadium as best we can. Having to deal with that pressure, got to get it across, just do. Salval works over, open three from Willis. Westlake, a pair of made threes in this opening quarter, have the Thunder leading West 8-2 in the first quarter. Timeout, Panthers. Welcome back. 8-2 the advantage for the 8th seeded Thunder. A pair of made threes from Salval and Willis. And we'll see what the Panthers look to do. Is, boy, good defense by Salval as a delayed whistle here. We'll get the dual possession. The arrow will keep it here with the Panthers. West trying to get a substitution to the table. They will, as we'll have Tia Pan, another freshman, checking into the ball game here for West. Here's Falatea. Kylie working to Pan. Tia with it. Space for KK. That three was off the mark. She knew it immediately. Was able to gather her own miss. In the paint. Ran into Torkanu and Asia there, forcing the tie-up, and it will head back to the Thunder. Well, you talk about how good Westlake has been defensively. Coach O'Connell, what a job he's done here. Of course, turning it over to Coach Olenek, and that defensive fundamental mindset still very much embedded in this program at Westlake and flexing its muscle here early. Nice pull-up. Salval with a bucket, and Westlake continues to stretch their lead. 5 here for Siona. Falatea works that over with Pan. Or excuse me, that was Tua with it. This is Tua tried to get it to Iono. That kicked away. Westlake transition three. That rimmed out and rebounded by KK. Pan works back up top. Long three here. That wouldn't go. The rebound gathered by Torkanu and the Thunder. Worked in the corner. Salval again for three. It's a 13-0 run for Westlake. Wow. West has to find something here offensively. Everything's been kept on the exterior as they try to get that inside for Iono, but that pass too tall, and they turn it over again. Westlake bringing it up the floor. Count the bucket. And the foul. The ball movement able to get it to Feller. A little up and under. Able to get it to go. And the run continues here for Westlake, my apologies. It's Feller at the line. Chance here for the three-point play. And makes it good. Here's Tua. She'll take the three. High arching shot just off the mark. One and done as another rebound gathered from the Thunder. Salval running up the floor. That ball on the floor. And Westlake with the turnover. Pan pushing it up the floor, and that deflected. Oh, last touch there by West. It will head back to Westlake as a substitution now for the Panthers going to come on the floor. Coach Solovey looking for Honey Hamilton, the junior. As we're inside of a minute to go, boy, West has just been out of sync. A 16-0 Westlake run as we're in our final minute. Willis works near side. Feller handing back off with Jada. Now Salval has two threes in this first quarter. Salval sends over. Asia, the three is long. Backside rebound gathered in the putback from Feller. Boy, that rebound is sitting there, and Austin Feller first to the basketball. Final 10 seconds of the frame. Kylie working around the screen. Little baseline fade won't go. Torkanu with the clear, and that will do it. An 18-0 run by Westlake, as they've got a double-digit lead after the first. You're watching this second round of the 6A playoffs on KSLSports.com. Welcome back. Start of the second quarter, 18-2 Westlake. Boy, what a first quarter for the Thunder. West just has not had a lot of looks. Latu with the only bucket in that first quarter for the Panthers. As here's a drive by Iono and an offensive foul. Well, you try to be aggressive and running into that Westlake defense. We'll give it back here to the Thunder. A substitution here. Jersey Tapasoa checking in for the Panthers. And Jersey, another one of the sophomores coming on here for Iono. And West now extending that pressure. This is something that very accustomed to. Coach Solovey loves to put pressure on, speed things up. Really haven't been able to find their feel yet here in this first half. Is Kylie there on the pressure, now defending the basketball again. Here's Chloe Jensen working over with Shelby Jensen, the senior. Salval gives back with Chloe in the middle, kicks out. Torkanu now on the drive, shot clock inside of 5, high off the window. That doesn't touch the rim, can't save it. Wouldn't have mattered, would have been a turnover anyway, as that West defense finally able to get a stop. And we'll see if that helps give them a little bit more confidence that can translate to the offensive end here. Oh, good first step. And that comes off the front of the rim. Knocked out. It'll stay here. But, boy, that's a great drive by Kylie. One that she's finished most of the year and one that, man, just too strong off the window. West will still have it. Here's Kylie. Thought about the three. Goes high post. Jersey, the drive off the window. There you go. Jersey Tapasoa ends what was about an 8-minute scoring drought for West. Shelby Jensen with it. Works over to Torkanu. Straight away, Jada, that three won't go. West able to collapse to that rebound. Tia Pan able to gather, now pushing it up the floor here for the Panthers. Tia works over Hamilton, the three. That was strong, rebounded by West. That was Leah, yep. You know, I had it before the game, and we're going to get back to it. That was Madison, Leah Tafea. Just take some time. I had it pregame, and then I went through my routine and lost it. My apologies. Stay here with West. Tia. Giving back here, Kylie looking inside. Oh, and Salval able to come from underneath, end to end, sends it over to Feller. Austin once again points at the rim for Austin Feller. She's got 9 tonight unofficially. Big first half for Austin. Boy, tried to get that off the roll there, defended in Westlake on the run. Jensen wanted to leave that, but her teammate had left the spot. Turning it over, West coming up the floor. Pull up here from 12 is off the mark. Rebounded there by Madison. Leilai Tafea works over, gets it back. Long three, that off the mark and out of play. Substitution here for West as Fina Tua coming on, but we've got a timeout first. Timeout, full timeout. We'll take it with them. Be back. You're watching the 6A state playoffs on KSLSports.com. Welcome back. 20-4. Got to get it across the line. Westlake able to do so. Been one-sided this entire first half. West could utilize a couple defensive stops here if they can get them. We've seen the defense be improved in this second quarter, just conceding the 2. Offense hasn't been able to find its rhythm to help take advantage of that. Long three here from Salvow off the mark. Offensive board gathered by Shelby Jensen for Westlake. Here's Chloe. Around that screen, will work back up high with Salvow. Backside cut, good defense there by Leilai Tafea. Madison attuned to the cutback there, able to just take it away for West. Drive here from Tua, got caught underneath. And Westlake now on the run. Jensen couldn't gather that ball on the floor. and we will get whistles, and the arrow will keep it here with Westlake. Of course, want to thank Mike O'Connor and Westlake, everyone here, for having us. Always love coming out to the blue and gold Thunderdome. The clouds, as I'm trying to push for. I didn't ask if they like that or not. We'll see. We'll have an opportunity to. We might be bringing former coach onto a future stream. Little tease for our Thunder fans. Westlake to inbound baseline. .350 to go here. Jensen on the drive, ran into the verticality of Latu, worked around, now skipped across here for Chloe. Hard closeout, leaves Feller underneath, tries to outlet it, picked up by Torkanu. Has Willis for three, Jada off the front of the rim, offensive board by Feller, Austin going back up, that won't go as it was off the back of the rim and gathered here by West. Panthers on the run. End to end, the step through. Boy, a no call there. They say that was blocked away cleanly. It'll stay here with West underneath. Panthers winners of 16 straight. Undefeated in Region 2. This is Latu looking for help. Miscommunication, that ball thrown back. And there's going to be the over and back. Tell you, Coach Solovey, one of the things talking to him, he said, look, I coach these girls, coach them hard. I'm not the easiest coach to play for. I tell them exactly what I think. That locker room at halftime, he's probably going to tell them exactly what he has thought. It has not been a half that West has been accustomed to this year. Backside again, Feller right there, and Feller scores again. What a half for Austin Feller. 11 points, she averages 9. Most of them coming right at the rim. She's got a free throw. I think that's the only point that hasn't been within about 4 feet of the cylinder. Here's Tuiono dribbling out. A little spin move up and under. That hit the front of the rim. The putback won't go. Feller was there defensively and able to gather it, as we'll get whistles here. And is it a tie ball or a foul? It is a foul. This is going to be called on Feller, and they'll call this on the shot. I actually thought there was a foul on the shot. I was surprised the call didn't come, but it does. Officials there able to make the call, and it will be free throws now for Fina Tua, the sophomore at the line, strong on the first. Has one more as Kylie Falatea checking in here for the Panthers. Tua, that one's off the mark, and the rebound tapped out. It will head to Westlake. Feller bringing it up the floor for the Thunder. Handing back to Torkanu. Now Jensen. Off that screen, Jensen working back to Asia. Torkanu trying to get around the edge there, skips across. Extra pass out, shot clock inside of 5. Willis from the corner for 3, won't go. Rebounded there by Latu. Falatea, the drive, working out with Tua. Tuiono driving to the rim. That was too strong and tapped over by Torkanu to Willis. Jada in the paint, works to Jensen. I think that was a 2. Yes, it was. Chloe Jensen, the long 2 for Westlake. Her first field goal of the game, and now a timeout going to be taken by Coach Olenek and the Thunder. 1:10 to go, 24-4. Westlake leading West in the 6A state playoffs. Welcome back. West basketball. Just over a minute to go. Here's Latu. Trying to drive. Boy, defender lost her footing, and the pull up there for Latu, able to go. Ite with 4 of West's 6 points. How can they get a defensive stop? Feller works to Salval. The step through, but short. And West now on the run. Here comes Kylie trying to push it up the floor. Kylie, and a foul there called. Boy, I like the decision there by the freshman. You recognize that defense not back. Go right at it. And Kylie Falatea now, the freshman, finding her way to the line to shoot 2. Kylie, pretty remarkable. Coach Solovi talking before the game, said she's got a bright future ahead of her. She makes the first already with D1 offers as a freshman. Pretty remarkable. Of course, older sister down at BYU. Another older sister on the team here. And that one was off the mark. An offensive rebound gathered by West. The putback won't go. Looking for a third opportunity as Falate comes away with it. Shot clock turned off here for these final 20 seconds. Back, out, Falate, KK's 3 won't go. And rebounded there by CJ Cox of Westlake. Thunder can take the last shot. We're down to 10 in the first half. Here's Feller. Clock down to 4. Salval for 3. Long. Jensen couldn't get it cleanly. Puts it back up, and that just off the mark. A strong first half for Westlake. A rough first half for West. 24-7. We're at the break in the 6A state playoffs. You're watching it live on KSLSports.com. Welcome back. Ready to start the second half as we take a quick look at the 6A girls basketball bracket. Second round, West and Westlake down in that bottom quadrant. Again, the winner take on Lone Peak Corner Canyon. Westlake having that first round bye. West took care of Kearns in that first round, but boy, it's been a different second round experience for the Panthers, trailing 24-7. We'll see what Coach Solovi and the Panthers have in this second half. Just 7 points, 4 for Latu, 2 for Tapasoa, 1 for Kylie, who's got it right now. The freshman really limited, averaging 12 points per game. Hasn't made a field goals. I like the look there again, but that one off the back of the rim. Meanwhile, for Westlake, the defense has been stout, and they do say that was deflected, so it will stay here with Westlake. And West here saying it should be their basketball. A rare petition here from Coach Solovi, but officials, I don't know that they're going to hear it. They do say deflected. It'll be Thunder basketball. But you talk about the first half for Westlake. Austin Feller had 11 to lead the way for the Thunder. 8 for Salval, 3 for Willis, 2 for Chloe Jensen to round out that first half scoring. Willis looking inside. Feller once again. It's been easy money all night for Westlake. 13 now for Austin, and she's had a big night tonight. Kind of that little step through, wanted to get it back to Latu. That picked off, and Westlake on the run. Feller was gonna pass it, and then the pass was taken away, so she decided to shoot it. 15 for Austin Feller. Here's KK. He sends out with Tua. Fina trying to drive, working around Feller. That was just off the mark. Got her own miss. Trying to go back up strong and score it. Good stick-to-itiveness there by Fina Tua. Her first field goal tonight. Just her second year playing basketball, as Willis on the other end for Westlake. Quelling any momentum that West is trying to put together. Second made three for Jada. She's got 6. Here's Kylie around that screen. Into the corner. Back up straight away. Falatea's 3. Short, rebounded by Westlake. Willis able to keep that for the Thunder. Now Chloe sent out. Salval for 3. Won't go. Feller coming up with a rebound. Hands over to Chloe. Chloe will outlet it. Jada again for 3. And a timeout taken by West as the rain starting to fall with the Thunder. 34-9. Westlake leading West in the 6A state playoffs. Welcome back. I've been told no one can give the dad jokes quite like me. We've got the threes raining, we've got thunder, stormy night in the cloud. West inside, right back to Latu. She has been their best offensive contributor tonight, has 6. Westlake working this around. Feller trying to establish positioning. Austin will send it out. Torkin who's skipping across, and that was last touch by Willis. Couple deflections on the way. Jada couldn't corral it, and West getting a stop on the defensive end as Madison Lealai Tefea coming back on the floor. Pan sending that back with Madison, trying to drive here, gets to the rim. Nice take there by Madison. Her first field goal tonight. Here's Willis. Inside, taken away by KK. Does a nice job of fronting that pass. As she hands off with Kylie. Pan gives that to Madison. Latu inside. Laite backing it down, stripped away by Torkanu. Boy, Aisha, nice hands there. Run it up the floor. Willis thought about the 3. Will work with Jensen. Chloe here handing off. Asia over with Salval. Salvo again, up to Chloe for 3. Chloe Jensen from long range, straight away. Falatea couldn't answer. That shot won't go. Chloe with the clear. No made 3s for West tonight. Meanwhile, unofficially, I think 7 for Westlake. 6. Math is hard. Feller hands off. Jensen again. Chloe, back-to-back threes for Chloe Jensen. Now it's 7. Just forecasting the storm. Forecasting the storm is this one. We got a foul inside. Substitutions for West. Honey Hamilton back on the floor for the Panthers. Meanwhile, checking in for the first time tonight, Mia Misa and Shelby Jensen checking in for Westlake. Inbounded, nice play off the inbound to get Misa right at the rim. Mia with the finish for West. Extending that pressure out here. 2.5 to go, third quarter. Salvo trying to drive, skips to the corner. Jensen, that was short. Rebounded by Hamilton for the Panthers. Kylie looking to set up that drive. And we've traveling violation there, the call. Falatea turns it over. Visiting fans, none too pleased with that call. A little bit of trap there. Westlake able to handle it. High post kicked out. Chloe, another look for three. Third three of the quarter for Chloe Jensen. The 5th three of the quarter for Westlake. That pass, too tall. West turns it over. Malika Tuiono going to come back on the floor here for West. It's been a 19-8 third quarter for the Thunder. Trying to get back to a quarterfinal. That one off the foot to the floor. Now the real question here is that hair is right along the out of bounds line. So is that in play out of West basketball here thanks to the arrow. Just inside of 90 seconds left to go in the third. Inbounded to Willis. Salvo stepping around, and there's going to be the blocking foul called inside. Misa was trying to draw that charge. A late slide there. And the justification for the whistle is now Salvo will head to the free throw line. Had 8 points in that first quarter. Really helped Westlake off the jump. That's her first point since that opening frame. One more. And won't go. Rebounded by West. Leilai Tefea, a little step back, but too strong. Kept here by West. Madison works over with Tia. Pan in the lane, and we got a whistle here. The question will be if this is on the shot or on the drive. I think on the shot. Tia Pan heading to the line. That'll indeed be the case. 2 free throws here for the freshman Pan. Foul called there on Jada Willis, her first. As Pan scoring her first point tonight. Second free throw for Tia is good. Pressure again here from West. Here's Salval, 40 seconds left in the quarter, sees that lane open up, kicks to the corner, Shelby Jensen hitting another Westlake three in this third. Lika couldn't answer it, rebounded by Salval, tried to keep it in. How about Leilai Tefea recognizing that basketball hanging loose, able to score it. Westlake can take the final shot. 10 seconds to go here in the third. Willis and an offensive foul on that screen of Torkanu. You can kind of see that on the prior one. Asia picking up the personal. 6 seconds left here. Madison pull-up is short and out of play with .1 left. 47-19 as Westlake just has to put this in play. No one can score. A formality. It was a big third quarter. Unofficially a 23-12 advantage for the Thunder as they head to the fourth. 8 minutes away from a rematch. Westlake leading West in the second round of the state playoffs. Welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter. And, hey, who's ready to have some fun? Quarterfinal matchups start on Tuesday, boys and girls. And we will have 5A, 6A, every game remaining all next week, taking you up to championships right here on KSLSports.com. Join Dusty Lister and myself and an array of coaches as we take you to trophy presentation. That shot off the drive of Pan was strong, and a foul, no dual possession here. The arrow will give it back to the home side. We've got a basketball game on the floor at a track meet up around the perimeter of the gym. A lot of youth getting their steps in tonight. So we're a bunch of high schoolers as Jensen had that taken away by Tuiono. Lika couldn't get it to go as this one knocked out, and they're going to go to the arrow here. It'll be West basketball. And now conversation here between the officials. I don't know if maybe one official had an angle on who was the last to touch that. I think you'd love to not have to go to the arrow in this situation, or maybe they're communicating around who had it to start the quarter. We're all on the same page, West basketball. And it will be thanks to the arrow. So that now switched back to the Thunder. Pan dribbling out from the corner, tracks that down. Well, kind of nudges it to Hamilton. Honey thought about the three. Close out by Torkanu. Leilai Tefea and the blocking foul there on Torkanu going to be called. That's the third on Asia. The fourth team foul on Westlake, just one team foul on West here in this second half. Inside, knocked away and out of play. And it will go, no, stay here. My apologies. Lika handing over with Tepesoa, my apologies. Hamilton for three, that was off the mark. Into the corner, tracked down and kept here for West. Nice hustle there by Tia Pan. Inside, and the first shot wouldn't go, and now a late whistle and gonna get a charge call. And Coach Solovey wanting a timeout here. He'll get it. Timeout West. You're watching the second round of the 6A state playoffs. Welcome back. Westlake basketball after the offensive foul. It has been all Thunder here tonight. Our apologies, had a little technical glitch there. We'll get that back restored for you. 6.5 to go here. As Westlake able to handle the pressure. Step through, Willis fouled. That foul called on Madison, her first. Sent to the corner, Feller skips out, Asia. Looking for Jensen, but that pass sails high, and Westlake turns it over. At the feet, worked back out here with Madison. Madison saw that kind of roll up on her, able to keep it. Hamilton trying to keep that, but couldn't save it. Sent it to space instead, and now Westlake on the run. Chloe, left hand, too strong. Torcano, and a foul here going to be called. Torcano now will head to the line, and she'll have two. This foul picked up by Madison. Back-to-back fouls here for Leila Tefea. Two free throws here for Asia. That's the first just short. Mentioned Westlake set up for a rematch. They would play the winner of Lone Peak, Corner Canyon. Those both Region 4 teams. As that free throw rims out for Asia. And we talk about Westlake. Had a nice battle with Lone Peak late in the season. I don't know that anyone wants to see Lone Peak, but you figure that might give them a little bit of confidence should they get that third matchup. Although, let's be honest, Lone Peak brings a lot of confidence into pretty much any game these days. So, preseason number 1, have held that ranking throughout the year. Substitutions here for West coming on. A drive, Tua works inside, couldn't get the shot away, fouled. And we've had more fouls called here in these last 2 minutes than we had the first 25. We are a little ahead schedule. I mean, you know, 2 free throws here for Fina. That one won't go. Torcano finds Feller underneath. Her big game just continues. What a night for Austin Feller. 17. Pull up, able to get the roll. A welcome relief there for West is Jersey Tapasoa, able to score it. At 3, wouldn't go. West with the clear. Knocked away, but kept here by the Panthers. Working inside. Good contest by Torcano, able to come away with it. Jensen working across with Salval. Three from Siona won't go. Feller able to keep it here as the shot clock resetting. Midway point of this fourth quarter. Here's Cox trying to stay on this, and we'll get dual possession here. The arrow will keep it here. Feller to the bench, 17 for her. Big game for Austin. It has helped pace Westlake really from the get-go. 7 in the first quarter, has scored in every quarter. The only player to do so tonight. Tough pass there, knocked away by KK, and West will let that roll out as they'll have the possession here. Kylie, little step back, off the mark. It's been a tough night for West offensively as a foul called here. It's going to be the 7th team foul, so 1-1 here for West. Free throws the rest of the way for the Panthers. But you talk about this game for West. Latu 6 points. Leilai Tefea with 4. 4 for Tapasoa. Those are their leading scorers. Kylie Falate came in leading the team in scoring as that free throw doesn't go. Averaging 12 a game, she's got 1. You look at Emma Iono, 7 a game, she hasn't scored. Tua, 9 a game, she's only got 2. And an offensive foul here on Salval will give it back to the Panthers. What's been a very balanced offensive attack all year for West has not been able to get on track tonight. And look, credit Westlake, the defense has certainly not made it easy. But boy, West just hasn't been able to capitalize with opportunities. And you talk about the long ball, the three-point shooting of Westlake has been one of the real big factors. As on the other end, count it. Boy, good drive there for Falatea. And that is the first field goal of the game for Kylie. Wearing that one a little bit. And she'll head to the line here with a chance for the three-point play. 9 made threes for Westlake tonight. 6 of those coming in that third quarter. Really helping put this game out of reach. As the freshman Falatea. Chance for the three-point play. And capitalizes. Here's Seymour. And a foul here will be Westlake basketball. Talk about West, of course, a lot of freshmen on this team. Sophomores, the youth. Coach Solovey just in his first year. Get a playoff win. They win region. There's a good core, good foundation here. They'll be back. This is a young group that you're going to see them continue to mature and build over the years. But, boy, how about Westlake tonight? Really from the get-go. Had an 18-0 run in the first quarter. As this one deflected away by KK, leading the charge here, and an offensive foul on KK. We'll give it back to Westlake. Thunder used an 18-0 run in the first quarter. A low-scoring second quarter, but boy, the three-point barrage in the third to really create the separation. Coach Olenek, in his first year, prepared to take the Thunder to the big stage. Headed up to Ogden for that quarterfinal. And you look at a player like Salvow, Torkanu, both seniors. Shelby Jensen as well. We're trying to keep the magic going here for Westlake in their senior seasons. Final 2.5 to go here. Valatea works over. KK for 3. Out off the front of the rim. Rebounded there by Torkanu. Asia end to end, but got caught underneath, and now the Panthers on the run. Madison tried to lead that, but boy, ran out of space there to fit it in for Lika, and Westlake able to come away with it. Willis across, dealing with the pressure there, inside of 2 to go. Into the corner. Willis dribbling out. Shot clock down to 10 here for the Thunder. Space. Seymour for 3. That was online but short and out of play. Salvow going to come back on the floor here for Westlake. And Tua back on the floor here for West. Willis coming off the floor, but maybe final moments for some of these seniors of Westlake on their home floor. That deflected. Salvow running the floor. Couldn't get it to go. And we'll get dual possession here on the rebound. Torkanu was there, and now we'll get substitutions for Westlake. As Salvow coming off the floor. Jensen off the floor. Torkanu off the floor. The 3 seniors on the roster for Westlake all coming off together for the final time here at Westlake High School. They've got one more game in them, at least. As this will stay here. And now Sammy Riley, the junior, checking in for Westlake. Chloe. Worked around. Straight away, Feller sends that out with Chrisman. Backside, Feller sends it out. That shot was just short. Feller trying to go up, blocked away there thanks to Emma Iono, one of the seniors for West. Tua works that out. Final 30 seconds. Kylie, oh, nice move there, but just short, and Feller with another rebound. Shot clock turned off. Westlake can hold it. They trailed for seconds in the first quarter before pulling away. An 18-0 run in the first. 6 made threes in the third. The Thunder too much as they protect home floor. And Region 4 secures another playoff victory. The Thunder 49-24 over West. They advance to the 6A quarterfinals. Been a great year for West. Region champs in Region 2. A 20-win season for this young group. But it comes to an end here tonight on the road as Westlake defensively, offensively, too much. Our player of the game for Westlake, Austin Feller, 17 points for her. Big night tonight to help pace Westlake past West. For Vince Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us here on KSL Sports Rewind's coverage of the 6A state playoffs. And just a reminder, no one likes work. So while you're at your desk next week, join us on KSLSports.com as we'll have 6A, 5A playoff action, boys and girls, all week long, only on KSLSports.com. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night, and we'll see you up at the D Event Center next week for the conclusion of the boys and girls state playoffs on KSLSports.com.